Let's explore the smartest ways to elevate your business journey. Today, I'm with someone you absolutely need to know, Massimiliano Sulpizi, the founder and CEO of EquityMatch 2.0. And if you are a founder, service provider, investor, advisor, mentor, or even building something remarkable in business, this episode is meant for you. Max, welcome on the show. We're so excited to finally have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. Very thrilled to talk about Equity Match.
Hearing about EquityMatch for the very first time. What exactly is EquityMatch.co?
EquityMatch.co is an only one platform we build around founders, investors, mentor, advisors, even service provider now, as of course startups. It's designed to help people to connect, collaborate, grow, raise funds, and share the idea, access the right network, absolutely can help business to grow.
So it's more like a powerful business ecosystem, right?
Exactly. It's a place where people go when they're looking for guidance, partnership, expertise, or strategic support to move from where they are to where they want to be.
Right. So something like this doesn't happen overnight for sure. There should be a real purpose behind this. So let's talk about the mission and the vision and what exactly is the purpose of this platform.
Our mission is simple to create a space where opportunities reach people instead of people struggling to reach opportunities. Our vision is to become the world's most trusted and accessible platform where anyone builds something powerful and meaningful can find the right partner, supporters, collaborators, regardless what is their background or they're coming from.
Right, that's very powerful, especially today where finding the right support and breaking into that right circle can be very tough. So anyone can be struggling to find the right investors or maybe connect with the right advisors, mentors, or service providers, right?
Exactly. That's the gap in equity match we are solving. We bring the right people together in one platform and in enabling instant connection, engagement.
Right. So I think I'm getting where you're going. So when it comes to founders, how do founders avoid wasting time with the wrong connections, Max? Because there are so many platforms that allow founders to, find connections, but it should be the right connections. And how does Equity Match solve that?
That's a good question. We use AI to bring the right people together. Okay. So in equity match, thanks to the AI, we find the right people and not just people for the sake of finding someone.
Right. So let's talk about why this matters now. Why should someone join Equity Match in 2026?
Well, the reality that your success belongs to your network and your network determines your growth. You can have a brilliant idea, but without the right guidance, the right support, the right community, you may never reach your real potential.
So, what you're basically saying is if someone gets into Equity Match, they step into an environment that actually pushes them forward. And on the other hand, they get visibility for their brand. So, they're not building in the dark. And when it comes to the opportunities, they have founders, advisors, and service providers that helps them connect with the right people. So let's talk about what everyone asks. What exactly is the subscription and what do they actually get for this subscription?
Thank you for the question. Equity Match runs with a very accessible subscription from the monthly to yearly, even the lifetime membership. Talk about the monthly, it's like paying one coffee a day. And for this price, you actually get access to an entire digital ecosystem that's fully tailored on you.
What you're basically saying is once someone joins Equity Match, they step into an environment that actually pushes them forward. And on the other hand, they get visibility for their brand. They're not building in the dark. They also get the opportunities to collaborate, pitch their ideas, and get real time, genuine feedback. Plus, they're able to get meaningful connections. So, Max, let's touch on something that people often ask, right? What's the subscription and what do they actually get for this subscription?
Thank you for the question. EquityMatch runs on a freemium subscription. There is no need to pay. And after we had the monthly subscription up to the yearly subscription. It's a small contribution, really something most professionals spend on a coffee in a week or in a month. If you break it down, it's roughly the cost of $1 per day. And for that, you get an entire digital ecosystem fully tailored on you.
Right. So, honestly, for what you're offering, the visibility, guidance, and the networking opportunities, that's extremely minimal.
Exactly. It's not a cost, it's a growth tool. That's why we have many on the platform right now.
Okay, so this year you launched EM 2.0. It feels like an extremely new platform. What's exactly new about this?
It is. EquityMatch 2.0 is a fully upgraded platform. There you can find smart profile designed to improve visibility and reflect your brand profession, opportunity hub, a feed filled with pitch calls, collaboration chances, advisory opening, and global connection. Matchmaking tools, you can now filter and identify the exact people that matters to you. Content layer, article inside, thought leadership for founders, mentor, and business experts, and interactive features, messaging, and much more.
So it's basically everything a founder, investor, advisor, service provider, anyone needs in one platform.
That's our goal, our purpose. We don't want people jump from one app to another. We want them to be only one place, which is equitymatch.com.
So let's break it down by audience, Max. I want to focus solely on founders. Networking doesn't randomly work for founders. Founders need target access to the right ecosystem. So, how does Equity Match specifically help founders?
Founders get visibility, mentorship opportunity, a place where showcase the idea, and a chance to connect with people who can support their way to start, grow, and succeed.
Right. So, are you saying that a founder doesn't relatively need to be fundraising to be here?
Absolutely not. Equity Match is not built only for founders who need to fundraise. Before you need visibility, credibility, relationship, and after you move to fundraising. We are for founders at any stage and need in their journey.
That's wonderful. So, when it comes to advisors or mentors, how does Equity Match specifically help them?
For them, it's a discovery platform. They get exposure to exciting projects and get to support rising businesses.
Okay, in terms of investors, how does Equity Match help them?
For investors, it's an efficient way to browse through ideas, new business models that might interest them.
So, are you saying Equity Match is a focused business ecosystem where high quality startups are showcased in one place and it's built for investors who want clarity and not clutter? Is that what you're meaning?
That's right. That's the whole idea. Investors, they don't have problem with deal flow. The problem comes from the quality of the deal flow. With the IBEC evaluation tool, Smart Filters, investors can discover startups aligned to their sector, stage, and strategic interest. And they can move faster and more efficiently in getting in touch with the right startups that can be their interest.
That's absolutely great. So let's touch about the startups in general, Max. How does EM 2.0, the full upgrade, actually focus and specifically help startups?
They get community support, guidance, exposure, and the chance to be seen by the right people. But by the way, Equity Match is built around startups. The concept is placing the founders in the middle and building everything they need around.
Max, we've spoken a lot about founders, investors, advisors, mentors, right? There's this one specific group that comes to my mind, the service providers. They play a huge role in the startup ecosystem. So, the agencies, the consultants, the freelancers, how does EM 2.0 support them?
That's a great question. Honestly, service providers are a big deal during the startup journey. They need lawyers, they need accounting, tech expert. That's because we do everything around funders. We bring also service providers to the platform to help them to support those ideas.
So, how does that look in real terms, Max? Can you elaborate a bit more?
Equity Match for service providers becomes a powerful visibility platform and opportunity platform. They can showcase their expertise, list their services, and position themselves directly in front of the founders and any business they need their support.
So it's not just joining a network, it's stepping into a demand driven environment where opportunities find you, right?
Correct?
Right. So let me frame this from a founder's reality. Most early stage founders don't fail because they lack ideas. They fail because they lack direction, visibility, and the right people around them. They're building in isolation, guessing their next move, and struggling to reach the right advisors or partners. Would you say EM 2.0 is designed to remove that isolation and replace it with clarity and connection?
That's one of the biggest problems we're solving. Exactly.
Traditionally, founders need warm introductions, elite networks, or geographic access to get noticed, right? But EM seems to be flipping that model where access isn't controlled by who you know, but by how clearly you present what you're building. So, founders don't have to chase doors, but the doors come to them. And is that the philosophy behind 2.0?
Absolutely. We try to remove any unnecessary gatekeeping.
Right. So let's touch on this very interesting topic. Why should somebody join today, not next week or not next year? What's the secret?
Because business is about the timing. Timing in business very much matters. The earlier you join, the sooner your profile grows, the sooner your brand exposure gets visibility, the sooner opportunities notice you. Waiting just delays your success.
All right, everyone. So if you're building a real business, Equity Match is where you should clearly be positioned. Go check out the platform, build your profile, and take the next step in your business journey. We'll see you inside equitymatch.co. And finally, Max, thank you so much for sharing your insights with me today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.